record. And so, I'm here with my
Yes,
man
sir.
Fabian. What's going on, my man?
Nothing much, nothing much, nothing much, man. How
I
you
wanted
doing?
I wanted to reach out to you, bring you on my YouTube channel because I wanted to show you some love and make sure you get the exposure that you deserve. You've had an incredible year. And closed 82 doors this year, and so
Yep,
I
yep.
want to know a little bit about you, your story. How did you get here?
Man, it's been a long year, but we've done it, man. It's just from getting good mentorship, trusting the process, getting down to work, and been able to get it done, man. It's I'm just thankful for the team around me, like the lawyers, my mortgage brokers, and especially you, Alfonso. You've definitely helped my investors too, of course, too. But everybody's helped. Helped me along the way, man. And like
Yeah,
truly
man,
humbled with
you're
what we've
doing
been doing.
so great. I'm so happy. What was like before? And it almost felt like COVID kind of woke you up to real estate.
Yeah.
And but what was your life like before COVID?
Like I'm a realtor by trade, so like I kind of have a little bit of know-how, but
And
um
your parents
I
as
never
well.
had.
Your
Yeah, and my
parents.
parents too. My parents were realtors for like over 20 years. And I just never knew, I just never had the tools of how to invest in real estate, especially if you don't have enough of your own money to the
Yeah,
scale that you want to get to, right? Because most people, even if you have your own money, maybe you'll buy a duplex or a triplex, and then your money's out and you stop, maybe you refinance and get another 5 years later, get another duplex or something, right?
yeah,
But you know, this knowing it's like a two-sided coin. You're building wealth, and you're building wealth for yourself and investing when you're using other people's money, but you're also helping people put their money to work as well.
yeah, yeah,
You're putting their money to work, and their hard-earned money, they're trusting it with you, and you're able to do wonders, and like with your education and with your knowledge to get them returns, like get them great returns, right? I had mentioned in our private group that we just refinanced our 7 unit deal, and my investor, he invested 85K with me. He got all his money back in 6 months.
woo,
He with a little extra change off the refinance, and he's going to be getting cash flow as long as we own the property. And that watering hole of every time we refinance, that's just money he's getting for as long as we want to own the property.
yeah,
And also that equity that's sitting there, if we want to sell, that's extra money. You know what I mean? So like, there's no other vehicle, like maybe like not even really the stock market. Maybe if you get it on a low level company and it blows up,
yeah,
but real estate has been proven. It's
yeah,
tried and true. It's proven. There's so many profit centers in real estate, especially commercial real estate, especially apartment buildings. And there's a lot of there's just a lot of like just there's a lot of ways and creative ways to do it. It's the biggest business that you can leverage. Does banks trust real estate? It makes sense to them because it's hard asset. So it's yeah, real estate, man, is especially when you're getting into purpose built apartment real estate, or you're all those other, even if you're doing flips, real estate is very lucrative path, man.
Well, what I find interesting is that your parents are in residential real estate, so they're selling homes,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
And before you even got into owning apartment buildings, you went into real estate like your parents as a broker, like or being a sales agent, but
Yeah.
you went after the commercial specifically. And so, why did you make that choice?
I just wanted to do something different, and like commercial is just a whole new world, right? You're getting into retail, industrial, you're getting into multifamily, you're getting into development land. So like that just it just really interests me. And like you're dealing with business people and you're analyzing deals to try to find a good deal for your buyers, and then you're analyzing deals also too for like, for the sellers to tell them to determine their pricing, right?
Yeah.
For their stuff. So it's just been a passion of mine, just because I wanted to just, kind of just out of curiosity of what it's like to be in that space, and this working in that space has also taught me a lot about investing in real estate. Yeah.
And what's a hurdle for you? What was the biggest hurdle getting to, getting to the 82 doors, uh, apartment buildings, being in the apartment building space? What one hurdle that you had to overcome?
I think one hurdle I just have to, I think one of the biggest hurdles and learning experience was just stabilizing. There's a lot of unexpected, any deal you're going to get unexpected things. So even if you do all the underwriting in the world, probably good to put that extra buffer for that unexpected things, right? But that's why we underwrite, and that's why we're do you have to be um very conservative with your numbers, and you have to look at everything, double check everything, so to help mitigate all the risks, right? Because we
Yeah.
could do the best to mitigate all the risks, right? There's a lot of would-be investors that they're just, they just put their money in stuff, and they don't have the skills that a person like me or you would have, because they don't have the education.
Yeah.
And those deals end up coming to us because they can't they can't operate anymore, or they can't manage it, right? So it's stabilizing and operations was just a big learning curve, because I never done it before. So
I love it. And like a lot of the times that's like the part that's not as exciting, right?
yeah,
Because what's exciting is finding the deal, doing the
yeah,
negotiations, putting it under contract, raising the capital, doing the financing, and close. And then
yes,
and then and then people are like, yes, I closed. I'm like, okay, good. Now the work starts.
yeah, now the work starts. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, man. The work starts. But
Yeah.
you know once you're doing it, you gain a lot of experience. You learn the value of having good systems in place and having a good team. And once you get those things down pat, man, the sky's the limit. So like my goal is to just help investors, make when like you've worked hard for your money to make your money. So when you invested with me, I'm gonna put that money to work, and so to help, like, for me to make money and you make money, everybody's a win-win, right? It's a win-win for everybody. So
Woo! Fabian
yeah,
Fraser, what's going on, my man? How can they
yeah.
get a hold of you?
You can email me at fabian@royallepage.ca. Um, you can add me on Facebook. It's Fabian Fraser on Facebook. Um, yeah, those ways you can reach out to me,
Instagram?
man. But yeah, no Instagram, no Instagram.
Oh, come on, man. We
No,
gotta
no.
hit, we gotta
I
get
got I
Instagram.
only got time for one social media platform right, man. So Facebook's been the best for me, man. So
All right, all
I
right,
just
all
use
right.
Facebook, and
Fabian Fraser, they
yeah,
hit you up on the email. Uh, I think even in this short amount of time, 10 minutes, I think we gave them a lot of value. What are the, what's a quote or, a concept or philosophy that you live by that you can leave our friends with?
well,
And I know I put you on the
concept.
spot though.
You know what? I have a quote that my wife always makes fun of me because it's on my signature on my personal email, and it's by Henry Ford. It's if you think you can't or can do something, you're right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you think you
So
can't, or if you think you can, you are
you're
right.
right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
I love
So
that quote.
yeah, man. So
All
there
right,
you go.
Fabian, thank you for coming by. I know you're busy. You got big dreams and big goals for
Yeah, man.
2022. Good to see you. Alfonso loves you, and we will see you at the top. All right.
Awesome, man.